Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is November 19, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News Channel. All right, guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, a new report warned that 300 million sleeping giant citizens could die from radiation in the sleeping giant land within days following NUKE strike. Now, follow me with the code words here, guys. I'm not going to be saying certain words. The platform is really, really strict. So again, guys, we are seeing that experts are sounding the alarm on this one. So if the sleeping giants continue in this path, helping others, sending a whole bunch of when it comes to WAR, eventually the sleeping giant one day will get something. They're gonna see something, that could lead towards a NUKE strike. So experts are sounding the alarm on this one here, guys. And just looking at all this, look at this one here. Oh man, we're gonna see what's going on with this. Very, very, very powerful stuff on this one here. Then you have this here. Yeah, we're gonna see what's going on in this story. If you can, please share the video, guys. And I posted 2 videos today. The links will be in the comments box. I just got home. Patreon will be moved for tomorrow. Now, guys, I'm trying to save up when it comes to the moving, because hopefully everything goes well. We still, me and my wife still don't have the home yet. We still gotta wait for the appraisal and other things. So again, continue praying for us for this new home that we're trying to purchase. It's again off the grid, and we're trying to move out from the city and just start a new journey of just homestead and planting and just doing things. Instead of relying on the gov, just do your own thing. Just do your own stuff and plant your own stuff and raise your own animals. So that's our goal, that's our plan, and hopefully everything goes well. And I want to thank everybody so much for the prayers, and thank you so much for your support, either through PayPal. Again, it truly helps out, guys. So thank you so much. Let's see what's going on with this story here. So it says, did I skip something here? No, I didn't. Okay, so it says a paper with which modeled the possible effect of such an incident, and was published in Scientific Sleeping Giant on Wednesday, estimated that in the first 4 days after the land, 450, we talking about some very powerful ICB, launch facility silos were impacted between 340,000 and 4.6 million with DIE. Though the average total will be 1.4 million. Now, some people's gonna be like, why are they putting this information? Because it's very important to put out this information. The sleeping giant are so close of seeing something like this. See, a lot of people think that the sleeping giant, everything is good and kumbaya and this and that. Nothing's happening in this world. Look, eventually the sleeping giant will see something. All right, you have the bear, you have North K, you have Persia, and things are happening here in the sleeping giant. Look, again, the Big Apple in California. You guys seen the videos? So they predicted that 300 million will be at, of a event. We're talking about fallout. It also indicated that if the sleeping giant is struck, they are most likely to impact all fire on the ICB located in Colorado, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, and Wyoming. Let's stop here for a second. Stop here. Remember that big balloon that was trending? That big, beautiful white balloon that was trending. Well, again, that balloon was passing by Montana. And that's the Red Dragon balloon. It also passed by certain areas here. So Wyoming, and so you have that big white balloon that was taking pictures, whatever, of the silos. That's the one right there. And you got to ask yourself this question: why is the red dragon balloon all the way out there? That's a lot. Again, there's a lot of stuff here that so many don't know yet. But I believe that the red dragon is that white balloon was to take pictures and see where the stuff is at that belongs to the sleeping giant, which is the silo. Moreover, 90% of the of the lower 48 sleeping giant states, as well as people living in this land, northern state, and the most populous regions of Canada will be impacted or receiving lethal DOSES, and the gravity of the aftermath will also depend on the weather condition in the said other areas. All right. So once again, 48 states. Now the other two, Alaska, Hawaii, that's a whole different ballgame. Those two states is not connected to the sleeping giant. That's why they mentioned 48 states. So Alaska, I believe there's a possibility. Let's say all this happens, the bear will take Alaska, because Alaska used to belong to the bear back in the 1800s. I think late 1700 or the early 1800s. The sleeping giant bought Alaska from the bear. I think, what was it, $10 billion, something like that. And back then, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of money back then. I mean, right now, if you buy Alaska, it's like $2 trillion. All right, so which the bear regret. They regret selling Alaska. Hawaii is a whole different ballgame. There's no point of hitting impact in that area. But the 48, which is the sleeping giant, our land, that's the 48. All right, so it says here, you have reports included a map predicting the worst scenario if an NUKE strike happens on the ICB, in the sleeping giant area of the land using weather patterns. Now, experts simulated the after effects of an 800, man, look at that, very powerful stuff hitting every one of the silos at once to cripple the sleeping giant arsenal. Now, they mapped how wind patterns will be carried the fallout on each day of 2021. Now, they also recorded the worst possible outcome for each location. So in this scenario, 3 million living in the communities around this region will risk receiving 8 grays of very powerful stuff here in the 4 days following the strike, resulting in a certain DEATH. So one GY is the international system of units, equivalent to 100 radiation units, which is equal to an observed doses of 1. Give me a second here, guys. I gotta get closer. I can't see these words. I truly apologize. 1 joule kilogram in a thermal heat capacity. The actual annual limit for radiation is 0.001. Basically, very powerful stuff. Very, very powerful stuff. So if you survive the flash, if you survive the impact, let's say you go to a deep basement and survive, and then you go outside and you think everything is fine and dandy, the air is impacted. The air is impacted. And man, it just, if you go outside, I mean, it takes hours to see the everything changes. It just it's like the movie, 28 days or 28 weeks later, something like that. Zombie movies. All right, so it says here you have the Princeton report also indicated that the aftermath of this thing, which include some very, I'm just gonna highlight it, guys. Follow me on this. I'm so sorry. Again, it's not me. It's just a platform. The platform hit me again, so I'm just trying to do my job to give you guys the info, and it's man, it's literally man, they're really coming after me. So I truly apologize on this one here, guys. So the study came after the Sleeping Giant Air Force said last year that it will be replacing the very powerful Minuteman, which has been in operation since the 1970s, with the more modern stuff from 2029. The Sleeping Giant G is in the midst of a $1.5 trillion project to refresh the said obsolete NUKE, though the range and payload of the powerful stuff had not been officially released. They are thought to carry an equivalent power of 800 kiloton of TN, you know what, and are expected to reach up to 6,000 miles and be capable of striking any target around the globe in 30 minutes. Also, you have this powerful stuff have a range of 8,000 miles and carry estimated payloads equivalent to 170 to 335 kiloton, which is enough to effectively, well, you guys already know the rest of the story. This thing is like a mystery Babylon stuff. It could take out a city according to, again, when it comes to the mystery of Babylon. So something like this could line up with scriptures. The researcher said that while the Air Force had assessed the potential effects on, you know what, and the environments of deploying a very powerful stuff, they had not mentioned what would happen if this thing were detonated in their bases. Well, again, that's all tight stuff, man. I mean, they're not gonna say anything about that one. All right, so once again, guys, very, very, very powerful information coming out. You have a new report by researchers from the Princeton University program on science and global security. They warn that 300 million sleeping giant citizens could die from a very powerful stuff in a sleeping giant within days following an NUKE event. We are seeing it, we are living it, we are witnessing Bible prophecy. Once again, guys, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but this is what experts are saying. If we see WW3 prepare Sleeping Giant, 300 million, and that's the population, if you kind of think about it, 300 million could be impacted. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out my videos I posted today and continue praying. Hopefully, everything goes well with this home. We're going to keep you updated, guys. We're going to keep you updated. And we want to thank everybody so much for the love and support. Once again, for those of you that want to support us through PayPal, the link will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.